EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to a very loud and a very sold-out Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati. Coming up, we begin a triple header here on Wild Card Sunday, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. Strap in, the first of 3 on this Sunday. What a day we have in store. Super Wild Card Weekend on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Here we go.
Now they'll start on the ground with Charbonnet. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you scramble a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
11, Thomas.
Now it's Burrow. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too.
But Charles, what a rookie season he had catching the football, over 1,000 yards on the year, and he comes through there with a nice grab.
And we've seen wide receivers in recent years come in and have big years right away. And you think about Justin Jefferson in 2020. 1,400 yards and huge impact on his team and on the league. This guy, he's following his footsteps as an impact guy here in year 1.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Here we go. 12, 12, 12. Stop.
There's Charbonnet once again. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down.
Good running right there. And this is a man who's a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances, and he picks up nice yardage on that one.
11, 11, 11.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. Burrow bats it forward. It's a jet sweep. Down the left sideline. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive.
Touchdown, Bengals! From 14 yards out. And the Bengals will strike first here, this wild card matchup. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 15. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's taken to the ground, but he was pulled down by the face mask. Here come the flags. And I believe this is going to be a first down. And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Now it's Jackson. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a 1st down.
So we just called his name on the previous snap, and they go right back to him, Charles, for a 2nd consecutive completion.
Yeah, I think what we're discovering on this drive is that he feels like he has answers no matter what defense you throw up there. He reads it, finds the open spot, and is available for the completion.
Meanwhile, Jackson's thrown into the hands of Andrews.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a 1st down, too.
Up the middle, here's Mitchell. Down to the 10.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there. 41 yards. And the Ravens respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Tucker with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Here we go.
A 4-receiver look here. 3 out to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 8.
Again, it's Charbonnet.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
41 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
And this is what you want to do in the first half of a playoff game. Get the running game established. He was a big part of their run to a division title. So they're going to rely on him to carry a heavy load here in the playoffs. He rips off a nice run there.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
No sense risking anything there on 1st down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who can make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
Here we go, here we go.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
11 MT, 11 MT.
Out of the gun, a give to Charbonnet. And he'll make it only to the 43, a gain of 2.
Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Here we go.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down.
11 Thomas. 12, 12, 12.
On 3rd down, Burrow. The short throw pulled in by Bellinger. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
On one.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches.
12, 12, 12. 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11, 11, 11. Dot.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. 1st down.
Come on, Rick.
They come with a jet sweep here as Burrow just taps that forward. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line.
He was brought down by Kyle Hamilton. A gain of a yard brings us 2nd and 9 at the Ravens 31.
From the 31, here's a 2nd down and 9.
12, 12. 11 MT, 11 MT. 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11, 11. Dot.
Burrow looking to pass. And that is incomplete.
Anytime they think they've got him open beyond the markers, you know they're going to throw it his way. And that's not going to change even after that incompletion was forced.
Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on 3rd down.
12, 12, 12. 11, 11, 11. 11, 11. 11, Thomas. Dot.
Here's Burrow. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown. Jamar Chase, 31 yards. And the Bengals have taken the lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
At their own 15-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and a yard. They go play action with Jackson. And that one to the right side and incomplete. They tried the throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Now Jackson. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Defense was thinking run, and they're dealt a pass of just under 20 yards. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
14, Ravens 7.
Jackson firing quickly out wide for Bateman. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it's second down. And Jackson throwing once more. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6, and now it's 3rd and 3.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1. Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th. They only needed that 1 yard going for it on 4th. I got to be honest, I thought they were going to stay on the ground. They surprised me. Did they surprise you?
I'm with you on that one. I thought they'd find a way to create some type of a power run and try and pick up the first down, but they decided keep the ball in the hands of the guy who could throw it.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for Bengals TV. Well, CD, we have seen it many times throughout the course of the season. This defense coming up large and snagging a big takeaway. But here they get not just the takeaway, 6 points as well.
And you just knew that for this team to advance, it had to get a big performance from this unit. And to this point, they've delivered.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. They fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Right back to Mitchell on 2nd down. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 53 yards rushing for him in this first half as he has certainly carried over his regular season success into the playoffs. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 25 yards that time.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
He'll get that out wide to Duvernay. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 38-yard line.
.38-yard line, 2nd and 9. Play action. Now Jackson. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Battle. And the Bengals are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, first and 10. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
12, 12, 12. 11, Thomas. 11, MT, Tate. 11, MT, 11, MT. Shot.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Looking middle, and that's good. And the ball is knocked out. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing the danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
The end result, 21 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. The ball situated at the 9. Second and goal. To throw is Jackson. This is caught. And in for the Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Ravens have got it back to within a score. Tucker now to add the point after. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
Bengals 21, Ravens 14.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving.
There he goes, left side. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 86 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. Pretty explosive run on that inside handoff, and when you're a runner of his caliber, you don't need a big crease.
You really don't, but also what we're seeing is an offensive line that's taking charge at the point of attack, aren't we? Not only are they controlling the initial contact, they're actually utilizing what they call the strain the next 2 to 3 seconds to continue to move people.
2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs.
Here we go.
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
And from the gun, here's a handoff to Charbonnet. That's some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. Orlando Brown, the former Raven, the guilty party.
Stop. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. Stop.
On the option, it's Charbonnet. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. We'll get back to Charbonnet. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 23. A gain of 18 and a new set of downs. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield. And in a situation like this, you're in the second half with the lead, trying to get to the division round. They're going to let him do his thing on the ground, and that's a great run there to pick up a first down.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
Now, I'm not putting him in the Hall of Fame, but if you look at the great linebackers in history, they all have that ability to innately sense where a play is going, sometimes even before the ball snaps, and they're there and end up making the play.
Second down, here's Charbonnet. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Here we go.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
12, 12, 12. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11, 11.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow looking for, and I think the ball's out, and this is going to kick out of bounds. Boy, a fortunate bounce or two there. They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure.
Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. McPherson's kick is good, and the lead works its way up to 10, 24-14. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that, and we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering, how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now? Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room, But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give them a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
Here's Mitchell with a catch out of the backfield.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there, because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able...
Oh, and for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Bell.
And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line.
Jackson's pass intercepted. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On 1, right? 11, 11, 11.
They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
A nice grab there for a guy coming off a terrific season, one that saw him have over 100 catches.
And when you have that many catches, that means you're a full part of the offense. And let's face it, he's been as good as anyone in the NFL this year. So,
and that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown.
Zach Charbonnet,
A 20-yard touchdown.
and the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag.
And they'll accept that penalty.
Evan McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
an attempt at a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. Over the middle, complete. It's Mitchell. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. And now they're in the hurry-up. They go play action now. Jackson, a short throw caught by Andrews. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately, because if you let that big guy get a head of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. Again, Jackson.
That is caught. Rashad Bateman.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Throw left side complete. That's Flowers. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st. Okay, so now the question, how did he get that wide open?
Well, we both know that he shouldn't, because from the time they handed out scouting reports before this game, he was circled, starred, everything. Find him, cover him. But sometimes you can scheme a guy open. You put the receivers in a bunch. Maybe you move some motion. Maybe you put him on the backside of a formation, and all of a sudden you've got a better matchup. Every now and then the offense...
The ball comes out, and the Bengals grab it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, if these guys wanted to get back in this game, they needed an almost perfect second half, and down 3 scores. A lost fumble here certainly doesn't fit into that plan.
That reminds me of my plan in college to get an A on the papers I turned in, but that didn't work out too well either. Too many mistakes by both of us. I mean, that's just pure and simple. And that's why that's exactly where they are in this ball game. They're going to need a huge turnaround if they want to try and win this one.
Here we go, here we go.
2nd down and 8. on the give. Here's Charbonnet.
Able to bust through the tackle, but not much to show for it. Still inside the 5.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit,
Here we go.
wrap up, and then
11,
the big
Thomas.
finish with the tackle.
11, MT, Tate. 11 MT. 12. That.
On third down, Burrow. The short throw pulled in by Bellinger.
So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
On 1, ready? That.
And they'll give here to Charbonnet on the option.
And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
11 Thomas. 11 MT, Tate. 11 MT, Tate. 11 MT. 11 Mighty. 11 Mighty. Gotta go. That.
Now it's Burrow.
Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic
11,
and people,
11.
bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
12. That.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And he'll be out right at 5. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Here we go. Get in the huddle. Stop.
And now a handoff to Charbonnet.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
One advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Stop.
On the carry, Charbonnet.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
111 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the wild card round.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
12.
The slot man in motion right.
11. 11. Stop.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow.
He's got Bellinger.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 34. And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Zach Charbonnet with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter. And the Bengals continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And the lead is now 24.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, All coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. 68 yards receiving now for him in the game. And a first down on that last catch as well. Jackson. He's got his man downfield. That's Bateman. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Throwing is Jackson. And his throw here's incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
And Jackson throwing once more. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jordan Battle. And the Bengals are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Jackson's pass intercepted. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Back now in Cincinnati. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a